Hey guys, Jagus here. This is Jagus Reviews. Alright, so today I am going to do the Skullcandy Stomp, that's on the left, versus Skullcandy Barrel XT, that's on the right. So these are definitely siblings. The Skullcandy Stomp's about 140. I think it's worth about that. I think it should probably be maybe closer to that $100 range. But for what it is, I think it does sound quite good. It's a smaller, more condensed package than you're getting with some of these bigger speakers. Now, the Skullcandy Barrel XT is about 180. I think that's a pretty fair price, although I would take it down below the Tribbit Stormbox Blast, honestly, maybe to around the $140 mark. Sometimes they go on sale for a lot cheaper, usually around Black Friday. At least that's what happened last year, I believe. So just kind of depends. Keep an eye out for coupons. They're both super cheap speakers compared to like some of the bigger brands like JBL's. Going to cost you a lot more, but you're going to get a little bit better, quality and better sound and stuff like that. So the Stomp is 50 watts. It's got a 40 watt woofer, 10 watt tweeter, and the Barrel XT has two 15 watt tweeters or kind of full rangey drivers, and then one 60 watt driver, I believe. So it's 80 watts, and you definitely can tell it's packing a bigger punch. But let's go ahead and get down to it. So I'm starting the Stomp off at about 50%. The Skullcandy I'm starting off at about 40%. The reason why is the Skullcandy just most of its volume's right up front, right on that first 50 to 60%, and then it doesn't get a lot more after. I don't know why they did that. Whereas the Stomp is very normal, starts out quiet, and continues to get louder each notch you put it through. We're going to start with the Stomp. Let's go ahead and do some top speed to start them out, about 50% volume for each of them.
Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Speed it up, 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 speed it up. Go faster, ayy.
Barrel.
Faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Don't wake up, go dumb. I'm pretty god like a nun. I'm put that on my son. I'm go like 3, 2, 1. Don't smoke, I need my lungs. I stack and feed my funds. I'ma do this, have fun, ayy. I'm blasted.
Stomp.
Don't matter, ayy. Can't match it, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Speed it up, 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 speed it up. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. You do you, I do me. I'ma take this over.
Barrel.
I'ma do this for my seeds. Wipe your hair and spin bling. You heard top speed, that's me. You heard that it up, that's me. You heard way up, that's me. I'ma soundtrack anything, ayy. I'm blasted, ayy. Don't matter, ayy. Can't match it, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Speed it up.
Stomp.
Speed it up, 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 speed it up. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Speed it up, 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 speed it up. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster.
Barrel.
Go faster, ayy.
Alright, let's do some Mama Zula. Bring it up.
You will never understand what I went through. You never were a good listener.
Stomp.
A good listener.
About 70%.
You will never understand what you put me through. And you never be a good lover. A good lover. At first I believed I was in love,
Barrel.
but I was just fooling myself. Fooling myself. You think you can talk sense to me. But now I'm fed up, gonna take it all back. 'Cause we're a no-go.
80%.
That I do better solo. So move along, got it.
Barrel.
Better get it right this time around. Yeah, we're a no-go. I know that I do better solo. So move along, got it. Shadow.
Stomp.
Better get it right this time around. Better get it right this time around. Yeah, we're a no-go. I know that I do better solo. So move.
Gonna do some used to all the way up with the stomp. Let's go.
Gotta get the cake. Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new. This ain't what you used to. I do me, do.
Barrel.
I do me, do. What you used to. This ain't 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 what you. No, this ain't what you used to. Switch up from the bikes to a new coupe. You know I keep some new shoes.
Stomp.
Keep it simple, not like you. All night, get right. Know you know the price. Know you know the name, no things. I need all my money now. Not playing, man. Yeah, this ain't what you used to. I might fly to LA. This cold weather ain't for me. Hit the bank, run your way. What you used to? And I'm grinding to the top. I can't
Barrel.
away, so I gotta get the pay. Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new. This ain't what you used to. I do me, do you. I do me, do you. This ain't what you used to. 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 This ain't what you used to.
Stomp.
This ain't what you used to. This ain't what you. Calls keep coming in for the win, get it in. This ain't.
Alright guys, I'm going to stop it there. So I think that gives us a great idea of how these speakers are performing, what their strengths and weaknesses are. So I'm just going to go over a few things really quickly. They are both plugged in. The Stomp, I do not believe gets any boost of sound, which is nice being able to unplug it and just having it be at full power no matter what. The Skullcandy gets a slight boost. So even unplugged, it still is getting almost all of its power, but it does get a slight boost plugged in. I'm going to go over lights first. So I think the Stomp has the best lights here, hands down. The Skullcandy's little LED strip is cool. I like it quite a lot. It's kind of not super flashy. It's just get some solid colors going with the music. But that Stomp definitely has the strobes. It's got that full bar all the way around it, and the lights are much brighter. Now, volume-wise, the Skullcandy Barrel XT is getting a notch louder. The Stomp can't quite reach the loudness that it seems its bigger brother can handle. Now, the Stomp sounds clearer to me and a little nicer to listen to, except for really bass-heavy stuff. Seems like it does struggle just a little bit. Other than that, it does sound really pretty clear and pretty nice. The Skullcandy Barrel XT is definitely dominating it as far as the bass goes. So it is reaching lower with the bass, and it's not struggling with those lower notes like the Stomp seems to do a little bit. And it does make sense to a degree. So the Skullcandy Barrel XT has a 6.5 inch woofer, where the Stomp is like a 5.5 or 5.25 inch. So it is smaller, you're not getting as much, and the passive radiator, it's only got one passive radiator on it, whereas the Skullcandy Barrel XT has a big passive radiator in the back and two 4-inch passive radiators on the sides. So it just has more headroom to get more bass coming out of it. They both sound really pretty dang good, especially for the money. Now, obviously, if you get like a JBL Boombox 3 or the W King X20 or Encore or something in the mix, those speakers are going to sound better, cleaner, more bass, but they also cost a decent chunk more money. So for what these are priced at and for what you get, I think they're both super solid speakers. They sound good. The Stomp, I think, is a really clean, nice sounding speaker. Like I said, except for the lows, I wish it didn't struggle on some of it. Otherwise, it does have a really nice sound, and it's more pleasing listening to it on full blast, I feel like, than the Skullcandy Barrel XT, which can get just a little fatiguing on the ears at those higher volumes. But what do you guys think? What sounded best to you? And are they both worth the money? Would you spend the extra $40 and just get the Skullcandy Barrel XT? If I had to choose, if I wanted something more easy to carry and I just needed something to go quick, I would definitely take the Stomp, especially because it's all encompass. It's a smaller, you might even be able to slide that into your backpack. Whereas the Barrel XT, it's a big boy. You're gonna have to, strap it to your shoulder or something, like that, or carry it with the handle wherever you're going. So it's not gonna be quite as easy to carry around as the Stomp. But I don't know. I am liking the sound of the Skullcandy Barrel XT the best. Pretty much all the way around. I do love that deeper bass and the more bass you're getting from it. But honestly, great speakers. I'm very, very satisfied with the Stomp. I think they would hit the nail on the head if they marketed it at $100. I think that would be a solid speaker and a solid deal. I still think it's worth the $140, but I think they could shave off a little bit of money and just really hit the nail on the head with it. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton.